I just bought a gift card. I'm going to redeem it now. And the guy's like, no, do not redeem. Do not redeem. Non Apologetic, dude. I flat out got scammed.
Yeah.
When you weren't here a couple weeks ago, I did this full episode about how I'm going to renew my trademark on the name Travisty.
Yeah.
And I waxed poetically for 20 minutes. This is how you renew. This is how you fill it out. Come to find out, the letter I flashed that entire episode was a complete scam. So I got my trademark 3 years ago. And I know the date, July 14th. It was so much nonsense to go through, right? I thought, man, it's supposed to be 5 years, you know, not 3. But maybe I'm wrong. I've never renewed before. They're wanting $1,090 for me to renew, right? I ignored the website on here because I have an account with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, who it says this is from at the top. It even has my correct registration number for my trademark, the correct trademark name, my first, middle, last address, everything. So I go log into my account. And I'm looking around and I don't see anything popping up saying like time to renew, you know, and this is like July 11th, right? The urgency they got me on is, see, there's people who are infringing on my trademark right now. And typically I can just fill out a form, send it to Spotify, iTunes, whatever, and they remove all of the stuff, right? It's brutal. They just like erase that person from existence, which happened to me when I was doing, you know, Schizo G. You know, I had, I don't even know, half a dozen CDs on iTunes, a bunch of stuff on YouTube. And then some dude gets the name trademarked and I start getting cease and desist letters, not only from them, you know, I ignored those, but like YouTube, iTunes hit me up and they're like, flat out, we're taking your stuff down.
Wasn't it some like death metal band or something?
No, it was actually this dude who was a hype man for like Esham.
Oh.
So that's the biggest piece of advice, that if you're doing something creative and you have a name, Google it. You know what I mean? You can go to this website, this patent, and well, not this website, but the real website, and you can search and see if someone actively has a trademark. So because of that, and because of a few people who are using it, you know, someone on Spotify, someone on YouTube, if I were them and my trademark, someone else's trademark was about to expire, I would sit on that. And the exact date they failed to renew, I'd file mine in. Boom. You're done, bud. So I was paranoid. So I'm searching everywhere, trying to find all this. I can't see anything in my account that says I need to renew. Now, there is a form that says if you want to renew, go ahead and send your money in and send it to us. And I'm like, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. But before I did that, I pulled out the letter and I start looking and I'm like, all right. So I noticed the website down here, ptous.com. The actual website is ptous.gov. I'm like, well, that's a bit fishy. So I go to that website, and this website is full of urgency, right? Flashing stuff. I mean, it was renew now or lose all rights to the name you worked so hard for. So it was urgency. It was tying into your emotions. It gave you a deadline. When I first got the trademark, I received like 3 letters a week from people. We'll protect your trademark. We'll stay on top of it. So I thought maybe this is one of theirs, but maybe I still need to renew. And now it's like July 13th. So I've been calling the trademark office for like 2 days and can't get through, right? Eventually, the first email I sent, I had included a copy of this letter. And they winded up getting back with me, and this day before, and it might have been day of. They told me, they said, we reviewed the letter, and it's almost an identical letterhead that we would send out. It's a pretty good one, still nonetheless fake. And they pointed out the top where it says pending trademark cancellation. You know, that would have said trademark renewal time. Like, it's not like I missed a payment. They're not like, we're canceling it, hurry up.
Right.
So like I said, while you were gone, I did an entire episode here just waxing poetically about how much I know and giving people advice on how to renew their trademarks. All the while, I was in the middle of a scam. The only thing that benefited me is that if someone sends me a fake electric bill or something, I'm not going to go to where they tell me. I'm going to go to my electric company's website.
Right.
So that was really the only thing that saved me. And as it turns out, I have 2 more years before I have to renew. When you file for these trademarks, you have to show first use and how you're using it. With me having the trademark in recorded audio, I sent them CD covers, t-shirts to show, how long I'd been using it, music videos, iTunes links.
So I loved all of it.
Oh, yeah. They definitely went through the entire catalog. And this was at the same point that I had gotten the Guinness World Record and then got the world record removed. That's probably one of the fastest people ever to have a Guinness record and then never even make it to print and then get your Guinness record yanked. So you have to show how you're using it. You have to give plenty of examples. I guess when you renew, other people who are using it do have a chance to contest your trademark. So I think I was going to go ahead and let the couple people, the guy who's using it on Spotify and everything, go ahead and stay. I think I'm going to go ahead and cease and desist him. Because, it's weird when someone has a trademark like me on the recorded audio, so that includes your Spotify, iTunes, he puts stuff up underneath the same name, and it gets linked to my artist page. So he can't even control that stuff. I get the emails once a month of how many plays he gets. Any of his revenue comes to me, which isn't much. It's pennies. But still, it would really suck if, this kid were to blow up, let's say he gets, he does a TikTok dance, right? And he gets 1 million views. At a certain point, I'm going to step in and he's either going to have to pay me a huge chunk of money to buy the trademark from me, or he's going to have to change his name right then. And that's the thing that kind of sucks. Let's say he has the song, TikTok Tiki Dance by Travisty, right? And then that's what everyone's searching for. And then now he has TikTok Tiki Dance by MC Get Busy, and it's, what I'm saying? It kind of kills your growth. Or he'd have a big enough label with lawyers and they sue me or whatever. But I do always think of this trademark as it's like money in the bank. At some point, if someone wants to use this, I'm going to keep it active. That way I'm protected, but, it might be a big payday. And I have a number in mind that I would sell the stuff for right now. But yeah, it's just a unique thing. And it did make me feel like an old man, like one of our parents or something, where they get an email and it's like, we tried delivering your Amazon package, but you weren't there. You're going to need to pay a fee for having it delivered. And then they come to me and they're like, I never had an Amazon package, but it says I did, so let's get the package. That's kind of how I felt. It was the old rope-a-dope with it.
Prince Matumbo from Nigeria.
Yeah, do those emails still exist?
I don't think so. I've heard of them in a while, but...
Every once in a while I'll get one that says, I have to hide my money. And it's the sum of $28 million, but in order to send it from a foreign bank account,
I just need 500.
And there you go. Or like we were talking beforehand, the scammers, like those YouTube guys who cover them,
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to give you a refund. And then he's supposed to refund him $50. He refunds him $5,000. And he's like, oh, my God, my job's on the line. You must send that money back to me. But that money never really existed.
Right.
What was the dude?
Or send it to me in gift cards.
Yeah, gift cards are a big one. I do like the people who toy with them. They'll because they're screen mirroring. They can see the person's screen. And he'll be like, okay, I just bought a gift card. I'm going to redeem it now. And the guy's like, no, do not redeem. Do not redeem. And then they'll just do that same cycle over and over again. But yeah, so this is a word to the wise. First off, not everyone who speaks like an expert is one. Second off, always go to the official website when you get notices like this. They almost got me. But they did not. It did leave me being like,
what the fuck?
But I think that's it. That's all we got.
Feels like I'm at 80% of your sound bits.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them. I have a whole page that's just you.
I'm out. I never bothered to watch it.
Man, I'm joking.
Okay, that one's not you. But yeah, no, I spent a day and cut up about 20 different things of yours. But yeah, it leaves everyone thinking,
what a fucking bozo.
Yeah, we have fun here.
All right.
Non Apologetic news. Non Apologetic news.